She loses all of her religion and everything. But finding that stuff that we're disciplined in is I don't know, it's a big thing all in life, you know. All right, so let's talk about things. What about money? I mean, is there such a thing as being disciplined in money, or just Brian rake it in? You never have to worry, or what is there? Tell me some keys about money.
Well,
it's important.
It is important. I feel like. You know, he works, you know, I don't. I'm a stay-at-home mom, which I work, you know. But, yeah, I just, you know, I take care of the things that need to be taken care of in the house, and the groceries and the food and all the things. And, you know, he provides that for us, and that's just, you know, that's how we do it.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, I think, and I don't know what a woman wants, okay, but a man wants peace and tranquility. When he comes home, he don't want a lot of fussing, fighting, yelling, snorting, growling.
Right.
I mean, they want things, a man wants it peaceful. And I think it's such a big thing to take care of the home. You know, my Kelsey, my youngest daughter, you know, she said her job is to make sure that Andrew, her husband, gets off to work. She homeschools Carter. I mean, she does all these things that she follows through and does, and that's her job. It's a big job to do, you know, turn around on stuff. And I think it's, you know, I think it's so important for a mother to do that. And it's been, I don't know, man, I just think it's so important for a mother to raise those kids. I really believe that. You know, we run into that in our life, and Janice tried to work at the same time, and we had such a time out of it, and we had to quit it because it just, you know, and then I babysitted for a while, which you can imagine how that went over. I mean, I would have hired anybody. I did hire this one old girl. She's about half crazy. I mean, to come home and all the blinds were pulled, and they were sitting in the middle of the floor, her and the kids in the dark, but I didn't care. She would take care of the kids, and I didn't have to stay there. But I mean, but to have that mother, but I think that's all part of a man and a woman getting together that are not crazy.
Right.
Okay? But, you know, there's a lot of guys that marry crazy women.
Yeah.
And you think they're going to get better. You know, or a woman will marry a bum. You know, thinking that now I know the Lord can make changes in people's life. Don't get me wrong, okay? I'm not saying, because everybody at one point in our life were a little ragged.
Yeah.
Okay, all right? So, I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, okay? But you weren't exactly marriage material at that point in your life, okay? You wasn't the kind of say they would have put you on The Bachelor and say, let's sign her up, okay? I mean, you know, it would have been they would have put you on Jeopardy, but not The Bachelor. But when you think about it, you weren't there for the caliber of man that Brian could become.